No going backwards, only going forwards. Our feet can only move in one direction. We can't walk backwards. When you walk backwards, you're really just rewinding time in a specific direction. There's no other way. I swear. Anyway.
Let's rock.
Thank you, Mr. Duke. Sorry, Mr. Duke. I like how they still used the reversed version of that. That's so dumb.
Hail to the king, baby.
Wouldn't have killed you. Wouldn't have killed you. Woo! Woo! Oh, that went hard and fast. Fast and hard, hard and hard and hard and harder. Bye-bye, helicopter. The importance of taking a sip is not to be understated. Gosh. I can't believe it's the White House. Can you believe it's the White House? Maybe you can. I can't. My brain refuses to process this information as such. Oh, you're not here? You're not here, huh?
Hail to the king, baby.
Normally there's a dude there, and he's rude.
Cool.
I was working, I'm supposed to stand here and be like...
Looks like I have the card.
I don't know if you have the con, Mr. Nukem. I don't know. There was a guy here. I guess it's just the hard difficulty levels that he's there. I think that's about where it meets up with the regular level. So let's take the other entrance you can take. Which unfortunately involves some vandalism, but... if you're not above vandalism, it's one way to get into the White House. Just kick in a window. This requires, of course, that you are on the White House premises, at which point you're probably already getting arrested. And to be fair, there are lots of buildings in the world you can enter by kicking in the window. Most buildings, in fact, that have windows, you can kick in the window and enter. It sometimes requires a rope, or a grappling hook, or some other instrument in order to reach the window in the first place. But it is considered one of the more versatile ways of entering a building.
Come get some.
Yuck. Yuck. Hello. It's me, Santa Claus. And a chair. I call him Charter Claus.
Damn it.
If I'm correct, this version doesn't know how to handle that, so I don't think anyone's gonna spawn if we kill a buzz.
Come get some.
So hey, I can get away not killing them and still get all the kills. Do they count? I don't know if they count. I don't know what the official Duke Nukem 100% speedrun community says about that. They probably have opinions. But don't we all have opinions? This is the part where everyone smiles at the camera and laughs. And pretends that this is a perfectly noble discussion to have. Oh, really? 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 There are circumstances where a kick in a... Wow! Had I known this before, I would have probably been... Well, I would have changed my tactics at the very least. Golly, that just blows my mind that can happen. Guess he's the same, maybe? This changes everything. You have no idea. Hey, back here again. Now, admittedly, if you know what you're doing, or you're feeling just a little bit frisky today, cool. Nice. What was I thinking of again? Apparently the thing you can do is you can make doors kick openable. Okay. Now we get to a sad part, because this is one of those levels where I just don't quite always seem able to remember the order of operations. Excuse me, Grandpa. I don't know why the upstairs area connects to the downstairs basement, where they hold press conferences. Oh, that's some nice...
Looks like I have the card.
Why do you repeat that line when you're closing it up? It's a weird moment to do that. But yes, I'm gonna have to use my brain. It doesn't want to. I don't know what it is with some of these levels, man. I've played them multiple times. I recently played this one too, to get my brain nice and freshened up in a malleable state. Instead, a whole bunch of nothing came out. Just a whole bunch of fart noises, like a... God dang it, this key has got to be somewhere. I didn't kick down the... I didn't kick in the White House windows in order to get nothing. Is it over there, maybe? Could be. Of course. Fuck! It's moments like that where I remember why I don't like Duke Nukem sometimes. Cool. Okay. Let me get something straight. I think the sound's way too loud on my end, at least. So don't mind me as I crank down, Mr. Nukem. That's way too quiet. That's doable. Man, how different would video games be if we didn't have elevators? Without the supreme technology, how would video games bring us from one floor to the next with ease? Would they have invented the concept of the elevator? They might have. Video games may be the root or... Oh, great, it's you guys. Cool. It's the Octobrains, aka Loser and Loserer. And neither of them really tried for Christmas. I just want to use steroids one day and just use the pistol. Just kind of clobber every single person I come across. Why? Duke. Duke. Thank you. I don't know why it was so difficult for you to grab it. He probably just freshly cut his nails and he can't pick up cards off the floor anymore. I know how that feels. I know the feeling. I like how there's an elevator, a ramp, then an elevator. Good job, video games. You could have just not had the second elevator. Seriously, just don't include the second elevator. There's only one type of obsolescence. And I forgot what type that is. Hello. Oh no! I took 2 steps to the right and you just couldn't hit me no more. Ooh, it's the red telephone people like to claim exists. I got a Reiki card out of this deal. That's nice. Let's make our way downstairs, enter another part of the White House. It's the back door of the White House. How prestigious and presidential. How prestigious and presidential! The backyard of the White House, people. The American dream. Oh, this level was also another one of those that made my brain go... Get down here, Sonny. When I tell you to get down, you get your ass down here! Gosh, I can't aim over. And I don't have an auto aim button like I do with some other video games. For some reason they mapped that to a button. Instead of implementing me being allowed to use whatever mouse button I like for my stuff. So is this again like the Washington Monument? Beautiful. I don't get it. I don't get all this modern art. All this impressionistic, abstract, banana stuff. I thought America hated art. I thought you hated your artisanals.
Groovy.
But no. You know, we only don't like art when it's not American. Wah! My poor American sensibilities can't handle something that isn't distinctly patriotic. Such as import cars that are cheaper and more efficient than homemade cars because we didn't keep track of trends. Analyze your markets, people. Market analysis is a valuable resource. Otherwise, you'll just end up with Detroit 2.0. Why is this section different? Who fucked this up? Who do I have to kick in the butt to get that fixed? Why is there only one secret in this level? Tell me. Tell me, monkey boy. I know you're not a monkey, but I can still call you one. Anyway, since Duke Nukem doesn't know how doors work... Well, I think we all know that he likes to pretend that he does know how doors work. Oh! Oh! Ooh, my eyes don't like this. Let's get out of there. Ooh. Anyway. Let's climb on Santa's lap. Make our wishes for Christmas. You know what? I'd like perspective to be changed. I like the very concept of the horizon point to change. That's all I want for Christmas, Santa Claus.
Much better.
Where the noise? Don't make that noise, I'm scared. This is the ladies' room. I know it's the ladies' room. Because only a lady would take a baby anywhere. As we all know, men just take babies, stuff them in a bag, and put them in the fertilizing chamber. Where they can prosper and grow into a healthy and adult Homo sapiens. The American way. The only way children should be homegrown. Women. Thinking you can grow your children outside of the fertilization chamber. Ugh. It's because of that kind of attitude we have short children. They're not grown in the proper environment. With the proper nutritional tubing. It's your fault. Should have put them in the chamber. Should have cranked that fertilization goo up to 50. Maybe where I could have been a quarterback. Sure, the drug accusations will be difficult to disprove, but who cares about drug accusations when you can loudly proclaim something, I don't know. So here's a question for y'all. Why is it that people get, like, super serious when it's about depression, but the minute you have, like, anger management issues, suddenly you're just an asshole who just wants attention? I don't get that. Like, I understand one's more easily abused, but, yeah, it's not like neither's happened before. Is this the thing, by the way? Does America just hang a copy of the Constitution on the wall in a size? Would this be real size? I don't know. I don't know how big the Constitution. I think it's like an A4. It's not even that big. It's just a slice of paper. Okay, time to pull up my britches. That, by the way, not a nice move. Gonna write that one up for the cops. Slightly more important is this. Oh, God. That's annoying. Thanks! I hate it! Anyway. Well, our objective is to pull that lever. And go there. For some reason, this is the secret. No, I don't understand why. I can't give you an answer to that, scientist. I just... like, seriously. Okay, did I touch the floor here? Because I remember this is like the secret, right? Where's the secret? Somewhere over here. I'm supposed to be pulling something up, aren't I? Oh no, it's over here. It's like super wide. There we go. Secret get. What a secret! So, that was a Lincoln Memorial, I think. What did George Lincoln do anyway? Did he sail circles around Staten Island? No, he didn't. I bet you he didn't.
Dab on your ass.
George Lincoln, America's tardiness officer. As we all know, there's nothing less patriotic than being late for your employment at a non-government agency, aka the least patriotic entity that can exist in all of America. Because I don't care who you are, but an independent, like, business does not and will never have the American spirit at heart. It just can't. Whatever the government wants, by definition, will oppose that business. Because the business is not supposed to associate with the government in that way. The last time he did that, it resulted in something called the Banana Republic, and it wasn't nearly as tasty as it was promised to be! Man, that's not a place to store your pipe bombs. Like, I don't care how safe you think it is. You might say, well, it's a fireproof box. It's not going to last forever. You're putting everyone at risk here, sir. Okay, how do we get inside again? This way. There we go. Truth is somewhere, kids. The truth is somewhere. Oh, hey, look, it's George Lincoln and his friend Bill. I'm not saying who's who, if you're all proper, God-fearing Americans. Two mutually exclusive concepts. Golly, I can't believe I'm at the FBI, which despite being a government agency and therefore extremely patriotic is unpatriotic, which makes no sense. The American ideal has become disconnected from the country because people have become disillusioned with the very concept of what it means to be an American. But that's fine. Thank you, Mr. Nukem, for providing such an uplifting beat at such a serious time. I don't know what that's about. Is that modern art? Am I modern art? It could be. If I put on a nice smile, maybe some nice makeup. Give it a little wink. I would be art. Not necessarily modern, but we can get there. Oh, I just remember the Smithsonian is in this one. Oh, the Smithsonian is such a bad level. It's confusing. It would have been so much better if it just had a couple of directions. Also, I don't know where that room is. Let me just point this out. This room is nowhere. This room just exists. It tries to have a physical space to it, but it doesn't explain anything. It's just like, sure. It exists. This is a place a person can be. Oh, I remember. Leaving this place is difficult. For no good reason. Federal Bureau of Investigations. I forgot what the difference is between them and the CIA. There is a distinct difference. I think one is like for internal affairs, and the other one is not. I forgot what the NSA is compared to all that. You have a lot of government agencies about poking their noses in places. A lot of places to put noses there. America's big. A lot of places to put your nose, so logically you would need a lot of people who can put their nose there in the first place. Unlike here in the Netherlands, we really don't need to cover, like, 1 or 2 streets, and you've effectively covered all crime. Oh, hello. Oh, I just remembered something about this. I'm gonna close the phone out. Should I do this? Let's just do this now. Okay. Okay. No. No. God damn it. Okay, weird. Was it here then? Inveigle? Obfuscate? Yeah, so... I just remember... Like, seriously, what the hell is this about? Is there something like this in the previous 2 levels? Let's sort this out.
Let's rock.
Let's sort this out. Because I'm curious. So, I remember that this does a lot of stuff where it's like, you're not supposed to be here in level sections, where the game decides that you can't go there, but there's stuff there anyway. Which is like, cool, neat, I like it. I dig it.
Come get some.
I, for one, appreciate this idea. Man, these maps look so weird when you got like the full bird's eye view. Okay, so those are nothing. I forgot what cheat codes they active over all this. No, I'm gonna have to load from here. Okay, so DN clip. Why did that happen? I didn't mean for that to happen. Thank you. There, now I can get back to business.
Movie.
Can we? I like that safety feature. You can't blow yourself up. But that's interesting. Why is that there? I don't know. In later levels it gets weirder. There's just a woman there. And there's some Nukem iconography on the walls. Which is interesting. Decisions I'm making there. I want my freeze. My freeze thrower. Is that where I came? Yeah, that is where I came from. Hold on. Let's scoot on out of here, kids. Alright. Oh, hello. Get out of here. You know what? You know what? I had a really weird dream last night. But I kind of liked it. And I don't get it. But I like it. It was interesting, to say the least. Let's see, there were two big parts of it. Oh, who are they again? One part was something with invasion or something. The other part, which will stick with me until the end of time, for being majestic, was that polar bear from We Bear Bears for some reason. And we had a lot of... Whoa! Whoa! I want to know how to replicate that, actually, now that I think about it. No, I can't see through it. A whole bunch of money, so we had to decorate a big building. The new mansion. And I don't get why, but things were bad. Man, I need to work on remembering the dreams, because that was an interesting dream, to say the least. That was not bad. Because the whole while, I felt warm and cozy. I don't know why. I imagine that an actual polar bear would not continuously feel their own fur, you know. They would not continuously feel warm and fuzzy. Like they're wearing a warm jacket. But I felt like that. And that's a nice state to be in as you dream, is to feel warm and fuzzy and comfy. It gets a dream out of 10 for me. It was a dream. Why, hello there, sir. I would like my medicine. Show me the beans! When I say show me the beans, I just know something. You didn't show me the goods. You didn't show me the goods. When a man demands that he be shown the goods, you show him the beans. I've unlocked a secured area. Aren't I just naughty? Thank you. That's not what I expected. I'm very, very, very thankful for what you've been doing. Also, apparently I'll be losing my copy of The Blob on Discord soon. They're stopping the service that I wasn't using for forever. So, I am going, after Duke Nukem is done, go back to The Blob 2 and finish that one up. Because guess what? I still like The Blob 2, and I need to finish it. It won't take too long. That's the fun part. Okay, this one's weird, by the way. Yeah, I don't know why Mr. Duke standing on a panel on the floor does that, but there you go. Man, this is some cool lighting tricks. You can do that in Doom 2, but it takes a lot more effort. The payoff's generally not as good. It just leads down to where we came from. Where do I want to be? It's here at the doctor's office. Hey, Doc. I've got a bad case of bronchitis. We can't even see Duke Nukem Must Die from here. How? Have you ever heard of such a thing, Octobrain? I bet you haven't. I haven't. I couldn't believe my eyes when 10 million fireflies. I kind of lost track of the whole lyrics. So just kind of tap along with my foot. Bop. Oh, hello. Worse yet, you got your rocks off. Freeze thrower. Super grenade. Green keycard. Long elevator ride.
Piece of cake.
Now, I know a lot of things in my life. Like that guy. I know he was there. That sounds like through it? Yeah, it was just an open area. But, given what we know about this map designer... Huh. Given what we know about the map design so far. I was playing it safe. Maybe could have found a secret... Could have uncovered a massive new conspiracy. Like that text I found wasn't on the wiki. Wasn't on the wiki. I checked. I double checked. I used my eyeballs. My eyeballs said, nay, it shan't be there. I just remember the next level is the Smithsonian. The Problem with the Smithsonian is just size and lack of clarity. It sticks to the theme more than it should, and the fun results unsatisfying. Whoa. Wow. This is the New York subway. What I really don't like about the new re-release is that every time you open the menu, it makes a random noise. It just takes a random sound effect and plays that. Now luckily, thanks to my enduring and everlasting frustration with the last time I had to play this, I think I know where to go. Oh god, do I know where to go?
Much better.
Duke Nukem, probably going to be a diabetic sometime in his life. The amount of fluids he presumably has to consume to stay up to code. There's a certain dynamic to this feeling of one dude at a time, you know. Duke could not handle an army by himself, but he can handle them one by one. Maybe that's his true power. His mental fortitude and endurance. You might overwhelm him instantaneously, but can you outlast the Nukem? Like, I'm not gonna bother with the secrets in this level because I just don't want to be here any longer than I have to. I need to shift my computer, which is kind of awkward because the power cable's in the back. It tends to hang downwards. Hello. Is it me or do you feel faster than usual? Maybe I've just watched too much Nukem. Forever. Oh, hello. Did you get down here? Get down to my level. Ah, yes. The majestic East Gallery. No section more well known in all the Smithsonian than the East Gallery. Maybe it is. I don't know. Never been to the Smithsonian myself. But maybe one day I will be in District Columbia where this purportedly takes place. At least such is the dream that Duke Nukem Duke It Out in DC is selling to me. That, by the way, is the ballsy move that I hate about this. If you don't find that keycard, God help you. And that requires that you scour the entire vent system. I mean, we could technically go where we need to go. But let me ask you a question.
Who wants some?
Amelia Earhart had an airplane. Just like every airplane, it flew through the sky. Pretty shitty airplane if it didn't. Amelia Earhart vanished from reality because she didn't wear a safety belt. Not a seat belt, a safety belt. Sir, you're violating the Fifth Amendment.
Hail to the king, baby. Who wants some?
Whatever amendment you violate. When you break reality itself, it's just to appear cooler. On live television. Man, it's so weird that this Polaris Outpost thing exists at all, and it's just like, yeah, this has no meaningful impact on anything. It's there! Thank you, Amelia Earhart, for providing cover to assholes in space. I hate it. Ah yes, the magnificent textures from Nukem Forever. These artisanal masterpieces must not be lost to the annals of history as mere hearsay. They must be preserved in their truest form, inflated and slightly anti-aliased. Excuse me, sir. Have you taken the good sip today? Have you partaken of the good sip today? It's only human not to wish to partake in the big sip, but at the same time, Amelia Earhart did it. And look where that got her. She's rich, famous. She'll probably be on the list of something. She'll be on the list somewhere. Yeah, that's right. Amelia Earhart on a list of people that you wouldn't believe. Ate a whole pound of cheese. Just a whole pound of it. They were just like, what are you doing? You're flying in an hour. You can't just eat a whole and just... No one stop me. Nukem. Book 'em, boys.
Where is it?
I forgot how to access that one, but who cares? Probably a button somewhere. Get out of here, fake corpse. In all of my perusing of the local environment, I've yet to actually use my yellow keycard. So you can start to see some of the problems you would have with this level. If this is all just available to you right from the get-go, you're supposed to explore it and find the key in the vents. Not in any of these exciting, cool places you can go. No, the key you need to progress is in a vent. And you just kind of have to expect it to be... Like, there's all these non-hidden away locations. But what you're expected to do is just crawl in a vent that's right near the entrance. Oh my god, it's so boring. It's like the level was made for transit. But they didn't give you a direction early on. You know, it'd be so much easier if they would just gave you the keycard and, like, find the attraction. And then you can find the next one, and so on. You know. Give you this meaningful direction to follow. Instead of asking you to figure out that Thomas Jefferson and Tom Hancock are, in fact, not the same person. I couldn't believe my eyes when I figured that out. I was like, wait, these are not the same person? I thought they were grown in the same incubation chamber. So that doesn't mean they're the same person. I was like, wait a second. Are you saying people can be grown in the same incubation chamber, but technically be distinct and discrete entities? That blows my mind. I didn't like that. I didn't like it one bit. I'll tell you that much. It took me months to recover from that. Luckily, they still had some high fructose syrup regiments available. Go to wood from the back. That's one of those all-American details you don't have anymore these days. It's like so many people are just not grown in their proper replication chambers anymore. It's just kind of sad. I just feel bad for all those people.
Come get some.
Why would you want to have subpar clones? You know. Don't get it, man. Times changing. People are changing. Exterior airlock. I don't know why there's a door in front of that to keep it safe. Oh, there's no glitched out. That's nice. I like it when the moon isn't broken. Okay, I think I know what that button did. That button opened up this little section over here. It's annoying as all heck. It doesn't tell you this is what you're supposed to do or how it works, but just like the rest of the Smithsonian, make your own fun, kids! The replication chambers will be waiting. As will Amelia Earhart, who for some reason did not in fact take the high fragility treatment, and as a result did not grow to her full potential and size. But I want to be all natural. All natural doesn't make money, baby. All natural does not pay the bills for the cloning chambers. It's a trap. People who tell you to go all natural are the same people who have the highest fragility chambers. They're the ones trying to lure you into a trap that benefits them and them alone. Why, hello there, Mr. Shark. Hey there, little buddy. How do you do? I've got some tea and biscuits for you. Okay, so what do you think you have to do? Well, we pushed the button, right? So we're supposed to find that button again. Well, yeah. Wow, I can't believe you actually solved the puzzle. The problem is it does this way too many times, and it's so many of these. Ugh. I didn't take her primo subscription too seriously, and she didn't pay her debts. So now she owes Satan. So now she owes Satan. Oh look, it's a...
Where is
It's
it?
one of these. But underwater. That makes it okay, right? It's fine if we do the bullshit underwater. That was the real problem with the design document. Was that it wasn't underwater. The only fucking flaw of this entire fucking plan was that it wasn't wet enough. Duke. Duke. You're an all-American man. Why would you care about an era in which America did not exist? Well, America did exist, but it was mostly inhabited by non-Americans. Depending on who you ask. It didn't have the name America yet, is the problem. So those people are not Americans. They were born in a place that... How does that work? If you are born... Oh my god, could you not interrupt me while I'm having a serious discussion here, sir? If you are born... look, I'm pretty sure there was a second one, but I guess he didn't show up to work today. So you're born in, like... Let's say you're born in Russia. And China's like, we're going to annex all of Russia. Russia doesn't exist anymore. Are you still Russian? Are you still a Russian-born individual? Well, you're Russian-born, maybe. But are you still a Russian citizen? If China, or they just merge together into Russia-China? I mean, your ethnicity doesn't change, but does the country of origin still apply? China probably... Okay, Mr. Shark. I have some problems with this. Don't you swim away from me, sir. Hey! Shark, hey. What is he doing? Stop it. You're breaking the laws of physics. That's illegal. That's a crime, sir. That's a crime. And I'm the popo. Ready to bust some coppers in the streets, yo. Which has also inspired my new beatbox sub-track. Which I will not publicly release. You thought you had me, but you didn't. I was smarter than that. Let's go find the blue door. I forgot where the blue door is.
Hail to the
It's
king,
gotta be
baby.
somewhere. After all, it's a physical object, and physical objects must occupy the corporeal meat space of most people. Therefore, logically, it must
Hail to
physically
the
exist
king,
somewhere.
baby.
Just like my childhood hopes and dreams. Okay, you can see the key from here. What a nice tryst. I still don't remember where it is, but I need to find out where to go. I think I need to go to the ancients section. You know, if this place had, like, actual signage, like, there were proper signs that told you where to find things, this level would have been so much better and would have had a nice theme to it, but nope. That's too many textures, can't afford that. Too many textures. But I have to.
Hail to the king, baby.
I'm hurting. I don't like that one bit. What if Amelia Earhart's real name was Clifford the Big Red Dog? Dude. Don't jam on my jive like that. That's so rude. Hey, it's a button. Ooh. I've solved the puzzle. Or have I?
With the smack dab on your ass.
Oh, cool. Do I still have my toilet power? Can I still cash that one in? Oh, they all broke. American hero. This is an emergency.
Much better.
USAPD! I like the concept. This is the United States Police Department. Get down on the ground! Oh, we'll loudly voice our complaints. What are you going to do, American? I'm gonna nip him a new bomb. Don't forget you can crouch jump.
Get some.
Let's get in here nice and mean, fair enough. But you can't just start shooting people because you think they're bad. There's due process. Although I guess people don't call Duke Nukem to solve their problems unless due process is kind of a foregone conclusion. Fair enough. Duke proceed with the large-scale massacre of an indigenous species. They are neither indigenous nor a single cohesive species. Some of some weird secrets if I remember correctly. It also is the only jetpack in the entire game. Well, map selection. If you're playing Duke It Out in DC, it's the only place to get a jetpack. You're gonna have to be careful with it, because you're gonna need it for time travel. I might have missed a secret level now that I think about it, but I think there's only... Fuck. Don't tell me I missed it. Nope, it's a Metro Mayhem. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was thinking about the time travel in the first place. You know what? It's been going for an hour. And while I do enjoy myself, the Nukem, the man, the legend. I don't know if I have the stamina to play this for so long. Anyway. It's this little trick. Which I think is a dick move, but there you go.
See you in hell.
Let's see. If I do this one, I'll have like another 5 levels to do some more time. I was gonna do this all in one go, but then I remembered that some of the packs have like a lot going on. Ow, that's so mean! Look at that! That just happens!
What a mess.
Dude, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And this does look nice and messy, doesn't it? Shit, that what you're expecting to take is just nuts. Oh look, it's a spaceship. Oh, and I have the yellow key card. What am I thinking of? I'm authorized to be here. No, I'm not. So, Senate building, or which is it? Because I don't know all these American buildings with their Americans in it. This one, no, not going to America. There's so many Americans in it. Their big comfy chairs and their government agencies. Just get a nice, cheap, corrupt government. I don't know, get some stuff done.
Come get some.
I'm supposed to push a button around here first? Or was it here that I go to push that button? Groovy. I like that one, because it's just like, do you want to be punished for being curious? Well, now that I can... I've noticed something. I've not picked up any freeze thrower ammo since I got it. I've not missed that many secrets. Oh wait, doesn't this guy like explode out of the elevator too? Oh, it doesn't go back down again. Yep. And yes, you are expected to walk all the way to where you're supposed to be now. Remember modern game design. You didn't have to walk your ass around the same place multiple times. Oh yeah, if you want to get your jetpack, you have to go down here. Let's see, where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. Yep, if you want to get a jetpack in this entire level, you have to go to a weird little place. You have to want it. Doors! Any direction you'd like. They're all over the place. There's a tour, there's a tour. You're expected to use your jetpack, by the way, to get out of this level. Yep. If you had at some point forgotten that that's where the metro is, screw you. That's what. Before we do this. Also, as much as this is a beautiful texture, the fact that you can just walk up to it is great. We'll do more next time. I'm a little tuckered. Next time we'll do Bike Night. Let's see if there's anything through here first. No, really? All these shenanigans? But this is where you draw the line? If someone asks I boo I say boo I. That's what I got to say. Humph.